Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we break down the bizarre, fascinating, and downright weird facts about the world around us. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Bubble Ben 42. Thanks for the suggestion, Ben. You asked, why do clownfish switch genders as they grow? I know your jaw is on the ground right now, but yes, technically, the entire plot of Finding Nemo would have gone in a very different direction if Pixar had followed real clownfish biology. Today, we're diving, literally, into the wild world of clownfish and their very flexible approach to gender. So, if you're ready for a story about underwater power struggles, unexpected transformations, and a biological system that makes our human rules look boring, stick around, right here on Explaining Everything. Clownfish may look like cute little orange and white fish living in sea anemones, but beneath that adorable exterior is a power dynamic straight out of a reality TV show. In every group of clownfish, there's a strict social hierarchy. At the top, a dominant female, the biggest, bossiest, and most important fish in the group. Right below her is the alpha male, her chosen mate. Beneath them, a bunch of smaller, less important males just waiting for a promotion, or, in fish terms, waiting for something very dramatic to happen. But here's the kicker. All clownfish are born male. No females at birth, just tiny boys with dreams. So, how does a male become a female? That's where things get interesting. Clownfish don't just wake up one day and decide, hey, I think I'll be a girl now. The gender switch only happens when the dominant female is gone, whether she gets eaten, dies of old age, or moves out to start a new sitcom. When this happens, the alpha male undergoes a massive transformation. His body begins producing female hormones. His reproductive organs literally change, and over time, he fully transitions into a female. And here's the twist. Once he becomes a female, there's no going back. This isn't a reversible decision. It's a full biological shift. The newly minted female will then pick a new mate from the remaining males, and the cycle continues. It's like a weird version of The Bachelor, except the winner doesn't get a rose. He gets a whole new gender identity. Okay, but why does this happen? Why not just have regular males and females from birth? Well, it all comes down to survival. First, efficiency in small groups. Clownfish don't travel in large schools. They live in small clusters inside sea anemones. If there were only one fixed female and she died, the group would be in trouble. By making gender fluid, clownfish ensure there's always a breeding pair available. Second, maximizing reproductive success. The biggest, strongest fish becomes the female because producing eggs takes a lot of energy. A larger fish can lay more eggs, giving the species a better chance at survival. Third, avoiding competition. If all males had the chance to be female whenever they wanted, things would get chaotic. Instead, clownfish operate on a strict ranking system. Only the top fish gets to change. This prevents constant fights and keeps the group stable. Nature really is just a masterclass in weird efficiency. Now, let's address the big animated clownfish in the room. Finding Nemo. If Pixar had stayed true to biology, here's how things would have gone down. Nemo's mom dies, then Marlin, Nemo's dad, transforms into a female. Afterwards, Nemo becomes the new male. Finally, Nemo and Marlin, start a family? Yeah, let's all take a moment to be grateful that Pixar skipped the science on this one. Believe it or not, clownfish aren't the only gender-bending creatures in the ocean. Here are a few others, wrasses. These tropical fish start life as females and turn into males when needed. Basically, the opposite of clownfish. Oysters. They can switch back and forth multiple times. It's like nature's version of "let me try this again." Frogs. Some frog species have been known to change sex in certain environments. Yes, Jurassic Park was onto something, kind of. Clownfish have one of the most unique gender systems in the animal kingdom. Every clownfish is born male, but if the dominant female in a group disappears, the largest male undergoes a permanent transformation and becomes female. This ensures that their small social groups always have a breeding pair, preventing population problems. It's a fascinating survival strategy that keeps their colonies stable. So next time you see a clownfish, remember, it may not have always been the same gender. And if Finding Nemo had followed real biology, Marlin would have become Nemo's mom, which definitely would have made for a very different movie. If you enjoyed today's video or had your mind blown by the fact that clownfish are basically living, swimming plot twists, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.